Welcome to Milan San Remo. We have here Peter Sagan gets smoked by Julian Alaphilipe in the blue there. I'll put this on slow-mo so we can see how the sprint works, the physiology of the sprint, the tactics. Alaphilipe, they're looking back. These guys really need to be running mirrors on their bikes. This looking back is not only dangerous when you're doing 60k an hour, but it cuts your breathing. Now, they're all strung out. They're doing big watts. They're just on 300Ks. We've got fatigue, emotional fatigue, physical fatigue metabolites in the blood. There's a lot of fatigue going on. They're looking back, very, very dangerous, easy to cause a crash. We see it all the time in pro cycling. People look back, touch wheels, down. Get a mirror on your bike. The best mirror I've found is a Cat Eye BM45. Julian looking back almost clips the wheel in front, didn't he? He almost clipped that wheel. If that was an amateur, would have clipped it and crashed it. So these guys are looking back. Everyone's huffing and puffing. They've just been doing 500 watts, 800 watts, 1,000 watts attacks to get on the wheel, etc. Everyone's fatigued. And when you look back, he who looks back the most loses the most oxygen because your carbon dioxide levels go up in your blood. So your blood isn't working. Just look at Sagan, then he looks back again. So he's shutting his breathing down. Alaphilipe, not looking back right now. He looked to the side, didn't look back, but looked to the side. And he's got a really clean lung. He's going to build it up. He's got two lungs now. They're going to form into one. He just looks to the side. Sagan looking back. As soon as you tilt your head back, your breathing shuts down. And look at that. Look at Alaphilipe. He's building up. He's building up. The guy on the right, Major, there's that build up. Sagan, he's looking around. He's not building up, but Alaphilipe is building up. The skinny, scrawny. Look at that build up. Look at the build up. He's springing his legs up. The watts are going up. That surge. Look at that gap there. Sagan loses the gap. Looking around, loses the gap. He's lost a bike length. Too late. Game over. Race lost. Sagan, the biggest power there, the most talent, looking over his shoulder, he gave the Milan San Remo away to a skinny climber, French boy, baguette boy from Francais, Julian Alaphilipe. He had the build-up. Oliver Nasson also had build-up. Sagan, his build-up was too late. He lost Milan San Remo. The best sprinter in the bunch lost the race because he didn't have a mirror on his bike and he could just sat to the left or sat to the right and just looked in his mirror, waited for the move and see it coming before they even pass him and jump on the wheel. He missed the break. He missed it. So there you go. That's how a skinny climber can win Milan San Remo. And look how fresh his face looks. He's got a little vein in the side of his head. His blood volume's really good. He looks so fresh. There's no fatigue here at all. He's quite happy. His eyes look so clear. His skin's flawless. And his lips are red and plump. His nose is clean and clear. His eyes are very lucid. He's just like, yeah, I just beat Peter Sagan. I'm a skinny climber French boy eating my baguettes and jam. And I just beat Peter Sagan at Milan San Remo after 300Ks in a bunch kick on the flat road. How does the polka dot jersey rider do that? That is just called tactics, my friends. Tactics. Peter Sagan's got the most power in that bunch, but because he missed the move, because he's looking over his shoulder, he missed it. He missed it, and he didn't have the breathing to put the power to the pedal, and his watts weren't sufficient, and his reaction was delayed. So that, my friends, is how if you have a mirror on your bike, you can avoid it. And Sagan, look at Julian's physiology. He's so fresh. He's just like, holy shit, I just fucking won San Remo. Look how fresh he looks, man. He can't even believe it. He's just like, oh my God, we got some good sugar water this time. This dextrose solution, really good. The quick step dextrose solution. These guys are on dextrose, stuff like that. I'm going to show you how he drinks his water. Watch this. Okay, let's have a look at the drinking here. Look how he's no fatigue there when drinking. So let's watch that again with slow-mo down. This is crucial. If you ever got kids or training anyone, this is how you test massive hydration. Look at that. He just effortlessly holding eye contact with the interviewer. He's sipping the water. There's no pain at all going in. The esophagus is nice and moist. It's open. It's flush. He's not even breathing. Open mouth straight away. Just like, yep, back to conversation. There's no puffing of the cheeks at all. If you ever look at someone who's been rescued or they're dehydrated or watch a dehydrated person drink, they instantly puff their cheeks and they hold the water in their cheeks because their throat is so closed up. But Alaphilipe's throat is yeah. Here we go. Sprite. There's a fucking the cobra. The cobra closes his mouth. The cobra's dehydrated, and he's just having a little drink there. He's pausing there. So we've We've gone from Milan San Remo to a fucking Cobra drinking Sprite. Sprite's the ultimate weight loss food. I'm pretty sure this is water though. So anyway, this Cobra here is drinking the water. So if I've got experience with giving snakes and insects and people and spiders water, as I can spot dehydration. And we see Julian Alaphilipe with superior bicycle tactics, a little skinny, scrawny climber. If Alaphilipe come up to you on the street in a dark alley, ask you for money, you'd probably laugh at him. He's so scrawny, he's so small, but he just won Milan San Remo in a bunch sprint with select riders such as Peter Sagan. He beat Peter Sagan in a drag race. Pretty impressive. Just tactics, not more power, but better tactics. And his hydration was on point. But all those guys' hydration was on point. You don't get to the top 10 of Milan San Remo if your hydration or your blood volume's low. You just can't. You'll be dropped on the Poggio. So we're here in India. We might as well watch this. We got to finish the video with something random from India. So this vegan hippie snake catcher guy, he's helping out the Cobra. It's an old fishing net. Chuck your fishing nets in the bin. He's just gonna throw it over there. He's like, "Can you take care of that?" Not, yeah. We'll just kick it over here and keep catching animals forever. And so we've got this angry cobra on the end there. We put the cobra in the jar, as you do in India. Put the cobra in the jar. Apparently he released it in the forest somewhere else. It's an experienced snake handler. Don't try that at home, folks. But anyway, that's just hydration. That's tactics. Easy done. And it's these simple things. A bike mirror. Sagan could have won Milan San Remo with a bike mirror. Just sit to the left, look in that mirror, and as soon as they come, build up for that sprint. He didn't. He looked over his shoulder, lost his oxygen, wasn't looking where the move was, lost the wheel, got dropped, got smoked by, I'll say it again, the skinny, scrawny Julian Alaphilipe, polka dot wearing Rasmussen Veronk, Veronk was the, this is like Veronk winning Milan. This is how important hydration is. But Sagan didn't lose because of dehydration. He lost because he didn't have a $20 bicycle mirror. Cat Eye. Someone from Cat Eye, give Peter Sagan a mirror. Give them all fucking mirrors so no one's crashing anymore. Looking over your shoulder at 60k an hour, just look in the mirror. You can still look up the road. But hey, we don't do that in cycling because we follow dumb ass traditions. Now we've got disc brakes. Holy shit. These guys don't need disc brakes. They need mirrors. They're losing races because of mirrors. They don't need better brakes. These guys are fucking freaks on the downhill. They don't even use their brakes. Crazy stuff. Anyway, bike industry is going crazy. We're pushing products. We're making pros use product that doesn't help them, and we're not letting them use products that do help them, aka mirrors. Are they even UCI legal? If they're not, they should be. They're a lot safer, and they're a lot tactically a huge advantage. As we've just seen here, Milan San Remo lost because there wasn't a $20 mirror. And that's not clickbait. That is the fucking truth.